Guten Abend. Yeah, there's no sound. Now you can hear me, right? Everybody can hear me? Everybody can hear me. How you doing? I said hi to everyone. Hello. Hello, hello. Can you hear the sound now? Yes. Sound. Tatiana's from here, is here. Trevor is from here. Grazie. Everybody can hear. Jose can hear. Good. George, you still can't hear? I want you to hear me. All right. We got sound good. Now it's clear. Good. Mahmoud, good. Dimitri, hey, hey. Yeah, I said hi to everybody, so if I missed you, as they say in Japanese, watashi wa sorry desu. I am sorry. That's just a joke. Just a joke. Hi from Brazil. Good afternoon. From Egypt. Good. Привет. 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 Going on Facebook here. LME. Live. Go live. Yes, let's go live. Let's be live, everybody. I'm alive. I'm alive on Facebook. Good Lord. Hi from Romania. We missed you so much. Hi from Hungary. Excellent. Hello from Brazil. All over the world. We are all over the world. I like to see that. I like to see me some global people. Hi from France. Привет, привет. Hello from Algeria. Great. I'm still getting set up, guys. Give me a moment to get set up. All right. I need to open up my document. My document. There we go. All right. Did everybody get the newsletter? I hope so. Facebook, Chile. Hi, Catherine. Alessandra. Hello. Juampi. Hi. Azurite. Hi. Be phenomenal or be forgotten. Where are you from? Talking to each other. Marcello. Hi from Brazil. Georges. Hi from Russia. Luza. I'm alive too. Hey. I'm so excited. Hi, Fanny. Welcome. Very good. So we got, I'll wait a minute or two. Hi from Vietnam. I'm watching football. Cảm ơn. Thank you for also watching me. I appreciate that. Hello from Brooklyn. Hey, Samira from Brooklyn, USA. All right, what do you say in Brooklyn? Yeah, we like Brooklyn. Brooklyn, USA. Eduardo from Mexico. Excellent. Where in Mexico, Eduardo? Where in Vietnam? Cao Ba Loc. I hope my pronunciation is okay. Hey, Leno Design USA. Hi to you and your family. How are your boys doing? Leno Design. Great three-dimensional architectural designs from Leno Design. You want a house? Talk to Leno. Nice, your bicycle. Ah, yes. Bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. Yep, that's my road bike. But where I live, the roads are gravel. Do you guys know gravel? What's gravel? Hi from Egypt. Hi from Brazil. Mr. Zilper, Mahmoud, Eduardo. From Veracruz. Ah, yes. I've heard of the Veracruz state. Coatzacoalcos. Ooh, it sounds like a... Is that an Aztec name? I'm curious. Hi, Shima from Egypt. Hi from France, Adrian. How can I improve my speaking? Join our classes. You need a coach. Hello, noob. Samira. Are you a native? This questions. Hi, coach from Norway. Oh, Long Nguyen. Long Nguyen, I think you were my student. Were you not? Hello from Russia. Olesia. Camille. Hi from Poland. Hi, Camille. Queen again. Jagna. I like Queen. What can I say? Queen's a great band. Good music. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Everybody sees my bike and automatically the Queen song comes to my head. It's just automatic. Okay, wow, this has been a busy day for me. Yet today, right now, this week, for my students, we have a week in review, and we had live classes, a couple live classes yesterday, a live class today. And wow, my students are so mean. Their questions are so difficult. Oh my goodness. So if I look a little tired, if I look like I lost some hair, it's because of my students. They're tough. My students are so tough. Really tough. But I'm okay now. I've got coffee in my cup. Somebody said, "What's in your cup?" I can't see the bike. Where's the bike? There's the bike. You see the bike? Yeah, it's my road bike. It's my road bike. Where's your cat? My cat's around here somewhere. They're hungry, so they'll be here. I have bought your lessons in 3 months. Yep, I knew it, Longwin. I knew it. Ali, hi from Iran. Could you tell us, Iranians, how we can pay you in real? That's a good question. So I have, right now, I have two, maybe three students from Iran, but I have so many people from Iran tell me they want to join my classes. And of course, the governments don't, I don't know what the problem with the governments is. They have a problem, so it's difficult. So what my students from Iran are doing, and not only Iran, sometimes like other countries too, but especially Iran, what they do is if they have a friend in another country like Saudi Arabia or Iraq or Pakistan, some other country, what they end up doing is they send money to that person, and then that person sends money to us. And there are two ways to pay for class. Well, there are three ways, but two ways for international people. And one way is PayPal, which is the easiest way, and the service charge is the smallest. So it's the cheapest and easiest way. The other way is Western Union. Western Union, and we'll do MoneyGram too, but Western Union is also, it's not expensive. But those are the ways that my students from Iran pay. And two of them use PayPal. Their friend uses PayPal, and one of them uses Western Union. So once again, students from Iran, I don't know how they're doing it, but they're sending money to another friend who is in another country, and then that person sends the money. It's really complicated. It's ridiculous. Uh-oh, Mrs. Koso. I don't know how to pronounce Matt's name, Matt's family name. So, hi, Mrs. Koso. I hope that's okay. And say hi to your husband. Matt is one of our coaches. I love Matt. Matt is a genius. He's an English genius. So, he's a coach. He works with us. Coatzacoalcos comes from an indigenous word meaning site of the snake, or where the snake hides. Yeah, Coatzacoalcos. Coatzacoalcos is the snake? What is Coatzacoalcos? Is that the place? Is that a location? I've heard about it. Oh, it sounds wonderful. I love old history. History is amazing. History, everybody, your history, my history, our ancestors' history is so interesting, so important, and something that I hope that you value. You know, if you're young, people, when they're young, they don't really care. But when you get older, I hope you learn to appreciate the history that has taken place in your country. And if you learn English really well, you can tell people about the history. And people like me love it, and I want to visit. I want to go see these places in Mexico. And Fabian also in Coatzacoalcos. Fabian lives there too. Oh, this is great. So we got Eduardo and Fabian living in the same place. That's pretty cool. Fabio's on Facebook. Eduardo is on YouTube. We will do questions today. First of all, though, I'm going to do the news. We're going to do LME news. And if you received the email, then you should have seen the vocabulary words. And if you saw the vocabulary words, the news should be easy. Now, if you also received the newsletter, we also sent the entire story. I hope you did not read that because I will be reading it today. All right, I got to get my mic set up. Looks pretty good. I hope I don't have echo. I've been having echo these days in my recordings. I will take questions a little bit later. We'll take questions later. Right now, we're just going to do the news. It's a simple story. Kotsot, kotsot, kotsot. I hope my pronunciation is okay. Okay, so this is our news story. Here you go. You ready? Get your ears cleaned out. Yeah, clean those ears off. We don't want it to be too dirty around here. My recording has begun. It's a short news story with some interesting vocabulary. Boom, here we go. If you have some tiny tots and you want to make sure they're raised hardy, there's a preschool in England standing by to turn your 2-year-old into a real live homesteader. Rugrats there spend all day outside roughing it, sawing logs, making campfires, planting crops, climbing ropes, rolling in the mud, and cooking their meals. Tykes as young as 2. Does this sound like a nursery school? Or a nursery's gulag? Walk, 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 walk. It's a funny story, right? Are you laughing? I hope you're laughing. I don't see anybody laughing. I'm disappointed. I want people to laugh at these stories. I don't see any action on YouTube. I hope I'm going out. So yeah, that's the story. Let me go ahead and read it slowly. Make sure that everybody understands here. Now listen carefully. We've got lots of vocabulary, right? Here we go. If you have some tiny tots, and I'll do spelling later. I'll do the spelling later. Tiny tots. Tiny tots means little children. Little children. You know, maybe 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. This age, really small children. If you have some tiny tots, 1, 2, 3, and you want to make sure, you want to ensure that they, your tiny tots, are raised hardy. Raise, to raise. You raise children. So if you have children, you raise them up to be good adults, right? You want them to be smart. You want them to study hard. You want them to be good people. This is the idea. We raise our children to be good people. But where I live in the country. Not only good people, country people, they raise their kids to be hardy. What does it mean? Hardy. Hardy. Hardy means tough. Able to survive. This is the idea. If you think about it, many people who have only lived in the country I'm sorry, in the city, if they go to the country, can they survive? Oh, they have a hard time. It's boring, and the supermarket where I live, the supermarket closes at 5 p.m., which is before dinner. So if it's dinner time and I don't have any food, there's no food. There's no supermarket. I could go to a restaurant maybe, but where I live, the only restaurant, what do they have? Pizza? Maybe a hamburger? Fish? They might have fish. So hardy. To raise hardy kids. Hardy, Hardy, means very healthy, very strong. Very healthy, very strong, and they can survive. This is the idea. In the city, it's too nice, and many parents are worried about their children. Oh, be careful. Oh, wear a bicycle helmet. Don't walk outside alone. If you go to the park, mommy or daddy needs to be with you. But in the country, kids, they don't wear bicycle helmets. They walk to school. They ride their bike to school. They always go to the park alone. They're hardy. They're tough. They can survive. They play in the woods. They play with animals. They're tough, hardy. So, again, I'll start from the beginning. If you have some tiny tots and you want to make sure they're raised hardy, there is a preschool, not a school, a preschool for little children in England. Okay, in England, in the UK, standing by, waiting to turn your 2-year-old into a real live homesteader. There's a preschool in England that is waiting to accept your child, and they will turn your child into an authentic, a real live, a 100% homesteader. A homesteader. What is a homesteader? I'll give you the spelling. Homesteader. And later I'll spell it again. A homesteader. What is a homesteader? A homesteader is a person, a family, that has been given land. The government gives this person, or the city, the state, the city, the government gives this person land, usually for free, sometimes for a very, very low price. However, if they give them the land, then that person, his family, they need to become farmers. They have to use that land to grow corn or grow wheat or raise cows or raise pigs, something like that. So the government gives you this land, but instead you need to become a full-time farmer. That's the idea of a homesteader. So think about it. Who is a tougher person? A homesteader or a city boy? Hi, I'm a city boy. Or a homesteader. I grew corn and cows, horses, pigs, and chickens. Well, they could both be tough people. But the idea, we go back to hardy. Hardy. Yeah, these country people, these farmers are hardy in every country. I've been to many different countries, and I've seen farmers in each of those countries, and farmers are tough. They're tough. They're men and women. They're tough people. So this preschool will raise your child, will educate your child to be a homesteader. That's pretty cool. Let's find out more. Rugrats is another word for tiny tots, and I'll spell it later, rugrats. It's a great word for children, little children. Rugrats, I'll explain later. Rugrats there at the preschool spend all day outside roughing it. These kids, when they go to this preschool, they don't go inside to the classroom. No, they go outside. They go outside If it's raining, they're outside. If it's snowing, they're outside. If it's sunny, they're outside. They're outside taking care of animals and taking care of the garden and taking care of trees. No joke. This is cool. So these kids are outside roughing it, roughing it. They're doing a tough work outside. Sawing logs, S-A-W-I-N-G. Sawing logs. Logs are trees that have been cut down. Why are they sawing logs? Making campfires. Yeah, they saw the logs and then they make a fire. Why do they make the fire? Well, to stay warm and to cook their food. I'm not joking. Listen. Sawing logs, making campfires, planting crops. They're planting vegetables. They're planting corn and beans and potatoes and whatever. They're planting crops. They're climbing ropes. They have these ropes on the trees and they climb up and they swing like Tarzan. They're climbing ropes. They're rolling in the mud. You know, outside it's dirty, it's raining, but they're having fun. They're falling down and they're getting dirty. They're rolling in the mud like a pig and cooking their meals. They're cooking their meals. What they eat, they cook themselves. What's for lunch today? Hamburgers. Yay! And then all the children are cooking hamburgers themselves. Wow, isn't that amazing? Tykes. Tykes, T-I-K-E-S. Tykes is the same as Rugrats, which is the same as Tiny Tots. Tykes as young as 2. No joke. 2-year-old children are out there sawing logs. It's beautiful. I love it. Last sentence. Does this sound like a nursery school? A nursery school is the same as a preschool. It's for little children, you know, 2, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. 2 is pretty young, but 3, 4, 5 years old, perfect for nursery school, especially 3 and 4. 3 years old, 4 years old, perfect for nursery school. Nursery school, preschool. So does this school, when I describe this school, does it seem like a nursery school? Or a nursery's gulag? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now wait a second. Listen carefully, guys. A nursery school is a school for preschool children. A nursery, no school, just a nursery is a place that grows trees and flowers and shrubs in order to sell. A nursery is a farm, basically a farm. And the last word, gulag. G-U-L-A-G. A gulag, I think it's Russian, right? I believe it's Russian. And it's not a joke. A gulag is like a prison or a labor camp. So a long time ago in Russia, when they had the revolution, the communist revolution, if they saw some people who didn't like the Communist Party, they would send those people to gulags or labor camps, often in Siberia. And people would go there and they would work, and it was a horrible life, and probably many of them died. Millions of them died. And does this preschool sound like a nursery school or a nursery's gulag? Yeah, to me, it sounds more like a gulag. But if I have a small child, I want to send them there. It's excellent. I love it. Okay, so let's look at some vocabulary, guys. Vocabulary, first off, tiny tots. T-I-N-Y, very small. Tots, T-O-T-S, children. Tiny tots, small children, little kids. preschoolers. Tiny tots. To make sure. To make sure means to ensure. E-N-S-U-R-E. Great word. Look it up in your dictionary. To ensure. To make sure. Raised. I was raised to be a honest man. My mother and father raised me. They had me from a baby, and they educated and nurtured me into a man, into an honest man. To raise somebody. You can raise a child. You can raise corn. You can also raise corn to be a healthy plant. That's the idea, to raise. Hardy. H-A-R-D-Y. H-A-R-D-Y. Hardy means healthy and strong. Healthy and strong. Standing by. Standing by. S-T-A-N-D-I-N-G. Standing by. B-Y. Standing by. Waiting. Waiting. I'm waiting for you. I'm standing by. I'm standing by. I'm waiting. Homesteader. Homesteader. H-O-M-E-S-T-E-A-D-E-R. One more time. Homesteader. H-O-M-E-S-T-E-A-D-E-R. A homesteader. People, a person, given land for free or very, very cheaply in order for them to use that land to raise crops, corn, potatoes, or whatever, or to raise animals, cows, pigs, stuff like that. In other words, people given land for free, but they must become farmers, homesteaders. Rugrats. It's one word, rugrats. R-U-G-R-A-T-S. A rugrat. One, rugrats, plural. So this is a really funny word. It means children, tots. Okay, it's the same thing, tiny kids. And the idea is rug, R-U-G. So what is a rug? You know, the carpeting on the floor, R-U-G, a rug. And what is a rat? A rat is a disgusting animal that crawls. So what is a rugrat? Well, it's a little baby that crawls on the carpet. Oh my God, a rugrat! Ah! It's a really funny word, and it means, you know, rugrats. 2 years old. We can say 3, 4 years old too. Rugrats. Who has rugrats? The vocabulary words are in the email newsletter. Get the newsletter. Get that newsletter. If anybody else can write them down, go ahead. Please do that. Rugrats. And I'll read them again. Roughing it. Ooh, great expression. To rough it. R-O-U-G-H-I-N-G. Roughing it. I-T. If you are roughing it, it means you are living without any modern convenience. No electricity, no gas heating, no cell phones, no internet. That's roughing it. So if you go camping into the woods and there's no cell phone, there's no TV, there's no stove, you have to catch fish and eat the fish. You have to make your own fire. You're sleeping under the stars. If it's raining, you have to make your own shelter. You are roughing it. How many of you are good at roughing it? Roughing it is not easy. Sawing, S-A-W, to saw, S-A-W-I-N-G, cutting with a saw. Sawing a tree. That's the idea. Crops. C-R-O-P-S. Crops. Those are plants that farmers harvest. Corn, potatoes, wheat. That's the idea. Tykes. Tykes. T-I-K-E-S. Tykes. Tykes. Rugrats. Tiny tots. All the same thing. Tykes are little kids. Nursery school. The spelling nursery school. N-U-R-S-E-R-Y. Nursery school. A nursery school is a school for preschool aged children. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6-year-old children. That's a nursery school. A nursery, N-U-R-S-E-R-Y, the same spelling. A nursery is a place, a business that grows, that raises, and sells trees. Trees and shrubs and bushes and flowers and plants, things like that. That's a nursery. So a nursery school raises small children to become regular school students, and a nursery raises plants to become productive, beautiful plants. That's the idea. So the same spelling but different meaning, but similar, right? And then finally, the Russian word gulag. And the English spelling, American spelling, G-U-L-A-G. And the nice way to say it, a labor camp. Camping, yay, a labor camp. But in reality, it was a prison, and yeah, millions of people died in the gulag or the gulags. So I'm going to say the words one more time. I want you guys to repeat it. If you can't repeat it, then go ahead and type it, okay? So here we go. From the beginning, 2 words. You ready? Tiny tots. To make sure. Raised. Hardy. Standing by. Homesteader. Rugrats. Roughing it. Sawing. Crops. Tykes. Nursery school. Nursery. Gulag. Those are the words. I'm going to read the story 2 more times. The first time real slow. Put an image in your head. The second time normal. Here we go. If you have some tiny tots and you want to make sure they're raised hardy, there's a preschool in England standing by to turn your 2-year-old into a real live homesteader. Rugrats there spend all day outside roughing it, sawing logs, making campfires, planting crops, climbing ropes, rolling in the mud, and cooking their meals. Tykes as young as 2. Does this sound like a nursery school or a nursery's gulag? If you have some tiny tots and you want to make sure they're raised hardy, There's a preschool in England standing by to turn your 2-year-old into a real live homesteader. Rugrats there spend all day outside roughing it, sawing logs, making campfires, planting crops, climbing ropes, rolling in the mud, and cooking their meals. Tyke's as young as 2. Does this sound like a nursery school or a nursery's gulag? Bum, 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 bum. And that is the story. I hope you enjoyed it. The story. So, everybody, people are saying, like Haima, kindly post the story for us. I sent it in the email. If you guys are not getting the newsletter, you need to get the newsletter. letsmasterenglish.com/free. Sign up for the newsletter. Get the newsletter. That's where the story is. But you guys can dictate it. Do the dictation. Thank you, Ali. Tikes, spelling Tikes. American spelling Tikes. Tikes. Is there a text version? Yeah, I sent it in the email, the newsletter. Sign up for the newsletter, everybody. Rachel's English. Yes. What about it? Gennaro. What's up, teacher? Not much, Silvio. Don't be surprised if the crack in the ice appears under your feet for children. That sounds scary. You rock. Rock. Love her. Yeah, she's good for the beginner student, that's for sure. You need to write a book. You know, Silvio, some people are good at writing. I got my podcasts and my videos, and that's my thing. I like to write. To be honest, I'll show you something. You guys can't see. Where I just started kind of a writing blog for my students. So my DDM VIP students, they are seeing my writing. I am writing stuff there, and I will probably have a book. But yeah, books are different. But we started, Silvio. It's DDM VIP and DDM Elite students. They know what I'm talking about. I live in the state of Nebraska, full of corn. Pablo, lots of corn in Nebraska. Hey man, I love your job. Thanks. I'm Brazilian and your lessons help me a lot. Send me a hug, Eduardo. Hugs, brother. Hugs. Hey Grandpa, how are you? Pretty good. Thanks, Felipe. I wish I had this nursery when I was a child. Azurite, me too. I think it's great. I think it's great. Benefits and perks, same thing. Same thing, Velasquez. Same thing. Hi, Jose. Thanks, Silvio. Oh, Mason, I want to study. Yeah, study with us. We have so much fun. The classes are so great. Plan a vacation to Iran. Maybe one day. Absolutely. Hi, Sylvain. How you doing? How you doing? Why do people talk? What do you mean talk? What is talk? I'm reading comments now. I'll take questions as I see them. We always have about 1 minute delay. Why do people laugh at the Texan accent? People in Texas don't laugh at the Texan accent. The Texas accent kind of sounds like this, so it's called the Southern drawl, but it just kind of sounds a little bit funny. But to me, it doesn't sound funny. I don't laugh. It's just the Texas accent. If somebody laughs at the Texas accent, if you ask me, that's condescending. Condescending. Can somebody on Facebook spell condescending? How do you spell condescending? Juampe. Your dad was good. My dad too. My dad too. I teach adults, Haima. Only adults. No rugrats. No rugrats for me. Yeah, we'll have a guest in the future. Definitely have a guest. Nope. Almost. Very close. Condescending. ing. Condescending. condiscending. Condescending. So no, my bike. So I'll explain for people. So I have a trainer, uh, and I use this. I attach my bike to this. So my bike is very clean. In my outside I have another bike. Oh, I'm glad my podcasts help. The book club. Yeah, the book club takes so much time. So yeah, I'm not sure about the book club, um, Mary Luz, but we'll do it. We'll do it. He is thought to have been caught. He is thought to have been caught. Yeah, it's possible, Ahmed. He is thought to have been caught. We believe he has been caught is the same thing. We believe, or some people believe, that he has been caught. When did you go back to the USA? I went back to the USA in 2014. So 3 years ago. Noah. Hi, teacher. I'm the only student in my class with an American accent and American terminology, and proud of it. God bless you. And I keep improving with your awesome pronunciation videos. That's great. I'm really proud of you. Keep working hard. That's wonderful. Let's master English. Yeah, I got to get my mic. Let's master English. Sorry, that was my DJ style. Oh, so I've never been to France. Perhaps one day. Cold, code, cold, code, cold. So you can use a light L, cold, or a dark L, cold. But you need to hit the L, C-O-L-D, cold, C-O-D-E, code, code, code. Catch the. As an ESL student, catch the bus. Catch the bus. However, the American, if they're speaking really fast, is going to say catch the bus. Catch the bus. Catch the bus. Catch the. Catch the. Catch the. And that CH is what I call a strong sound. The TH is a weak sound. And what happens is catch the bus. That catch starts to change into an SH and it kind of kills the TH. So catch the bus, catch the bus, catch the bus, catch the bus. You don't really hear the TH. As an ESL student, I highly recommend you keep the TH. I've never been to Russia. I would love to go to Russia, especially Eastern Russia. I would love to go to Irkutsk and what's the Kamchatka? Yeah, Irkutsk and Kamchatka. I would love, absolutely love to go there. Recommend some books? I've got some music that's red, brother. Books. Books are personal. So when it comes to books, you should read what you want to read. Uh, so you can ask me. I recommend this. Shane, I like this author. I like this book. Is it good for reading in English? That's my suggestion. The books that I like, most people don't like. I have probably 1,000 books in the other room, and they're all history and business and stuff like that. So I like history books and business stuff. I've seen that one where you taught how to pronounce important And now I say this word with an American accent to all my friends, and they're always like, "What? How did you say that?" Is there a special offer to join DDM? Well, that's pressure. I'll think. She is soaking in a hot tub to quiet her nerves. She's relaxing in a hot bath to soothe her stress. She is soaking in a hot tub to quiet her nerves. She is relaxing in a hot bath to calm her stress. I remember listening to your podcast, teaching the idiom close but no cigar. Not cigar, no cigar. Close but no cigar. In the school bus to school. Good memories. That's great. Oh, my time. I like spending my time with you guys. It's fun. Does your bike cause neck problems? Not too bad. Sometimes, yeah. I listen to your podcast every day. That's great. Pronunciation, binge, bunch. Very different. To the American person, very different. Binge, it's a J. Binge, 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 bunch, bunch, bunch. It's a CH. B-I-N-G-E, B-I-N-G-E, binge, binge, bunch, bunch, B-U-N-C-H, bunch, bunch. Jose, what class do you want to join? DDM Open, DDM Live, DDM VIP? Which class are you interested in? Maybe I'll give you a special discount. Hey, what's your question? I missed it. Ask again. What's your question? I'm drinking coffee. Almost gone. Good stuff. Homemade coffee. So, yeah. So, ED has a question. The N and the NG sound. So this is best if I draw. So let me go ahead and I'll share my screen. I'll make a drawing for you. The N and the NG sound. And Facebook people, I'll try to show you too. I'll try to. Sorry. Oh my God. Get away from me. Let's see. Flip the camera there. Okay. So, but the problem is Facebook people, I apologize. This is going to be like reversed. And now I need to share it. Add input. Desktop. Local desktop. Microsoft Word. Okay. All right. And let's And I'll take you guys there too. There we go. Facebook too. Sorry. Okay, so that was a lot of work. I'll try and do a better job in the future. So I'll show you when I say it again. Thin, 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 and thing, 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 thing. So the sound thing, the sound comes from back here. Thing, thing, thin, and the sound comes up here for the N sound. Okay, it's a very good question, and it's something that I actually work on with my DDM students, especially my students from Brazil. A lot of students in Brazil have a tough time with that, but that's a pretty easy trick. He is going to get your goat. He is going to make you angry. He's going to make you angry. That's the idea. All right, I missed a bunch of questions, I think, so if I missed something, go ahead and ask. Daria Carmina says she shared the video. Thank you so much, Daria. When you say hi in the evening, you got to say good evening or good night. In which case, I got to use so good evening is hi, good night is bye. The simple answer, Juan, good evening is hi. It could be bye, but it's also hi. Good night is bye. Good night is never hi. Good night is bye. So good evening can be both. Good night means bye. Okay? Akinto. I don't know what akinto means. I'm not familiar with the word akinto. What's the difference between contain and include? You have to give me an example. Basically, they're the same. How you doing from Venezuela? Woo, Yonel, Venezuela. You guys okay? I hope you guys are doing okay. Hear lots of news from Venezuela. Tough stuff in Venezuela. Vadim, hello from Ukraine. I understand everything in your podcast, especially when you say it slowly. But when I try to speak with somebody, it seems like I just started learning English. What do I do? What do you think? Yeah. Vadim, you and so many other people, all you need to do is practice. You need to practice. And that's why we have DDM and Perf. It gives you the chance to practice with me, with other coaches. Very important to practice speaking. You have to practice. And having a coach is so important. Where can I speak with people in English for free? I don't know, Mr. Coco. But I'm sure there are many places. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Help Mr. Coco out. He wants to speak English with people in English for free. Felipe, thanks for answering. But I mean the difference. Binge and bunch. Oh, there's a huge difference, Felipe. Big difference. Yeah, exactly. She's trying to sleep in the camera bag. My cat. That's Minty. Like always, as always, generally the same. The difference between like always and as always, pretty much the same. I'm okay. Good. That's good to hear. Daily dictation. Yeah. Dizzy's asking about daily dictation. Will you continue? Yes, I will. Slowly but surely. Yeah, we will. To be honest, Dizzy, my classes right now, I do 80 DDMs a year and 40 perfs a year and 40 action English classes a year, and it takes up so much time. And then we have the live classes, the podcast, the E-Cubed, and we're going to start LME today, internet radio. So I'm so busy. So those lessons are there. I will add sometimes, but generally, I would rather you join us for DDM. Of course. um, there you go. Felipe says shared lingo. Go. Felipe's got some answers. I don't know which DDM course is best for me. So for DDM, we have basically we have DDM Open, and DDM Open, we send you all the lessons at one time, and you can study whenever you want. Then we have DDM, and DDM Open starts at the beginning. So you get DDM lessons from the very beginning. Then we have DDM Lite. DDM Lite is either Monday lessons or Thursday lessons, and they're the new lessons. So this coming Monday, I'll be teaching DDM 407. And Monday lessons focus on conversational English. On Thursdays, I'll be doing DDM 408. And Thursday lessons, the English is usually from the news or a documentary. So it's a different style of English. So conversational English is actually more difficult. Monday lessons are a bit more difficult than Thursday lessons, and you can choose. So this month I want Monday. Next month I want Thursday. People switch too. DDM Live is for May. Yeah, you can join for May. You get 6 or 7 lessons a month, and then live classes every week. And right now we have 10 live classes every week, and you can join just one. One is enough, but you can join all 10 too. And they are on, I don't know, DDM 50, DDM 40, something like that. I'm not sure what lesson they're on. And then DDM VIP, those are the new lessons, and you get, I'm a coach. I have live classes every 2 weeks, and we have Miguel and Matt, Clive, Arthur. We have 4 other coaches. So it's the new lessons, and there's the speaking challenge, and there's the vocabulary challenge. So you get the new lessons, live classes with me, speaking challenge, vocabulary or writing challenge, many things in DDM VIP. And to be honest, I have a lot of students taking both perf and DDM. So it depends on money. So the prices are on our website. But yeah, I'll give you a discount. If you want to sign up for something, I'll give you a discount. I'll give you what do I do? If you're listening right now, I'll give you a 20% discount. I have to write that down. 20% discount. 20% discount. May 10th. I'm crazy. My accountant, my bookkeeper, will be very angry. If you join a class, I'll give you a discount. All right. Conversation Exchange is another place you can practice for free. Regards from Munich. Thank you so much. You're invited to Munich for Oktoberfest. I would love to go to Oktoberfest. Yeah, pen pal, the idea of pen pal is with a pen, so the idea is with a letter. But nowadays they change the meaning, don't they? Hi, Coach. The problem is I've been studying English for 9 years. I can understand everything perfectly, but I can't speak comfortably. Yeah, you have perf. In your case, Jerby, perf. Perf is the class for you. You can get the free lessons. They'll get you started. The free lessons. Again, letsmasterenglish.com/free. Jerby, you have to speak. The only way you'll grow comfortable is speaking. And if you have a coach, That's what you need to do. DDM will help you too, but you have to interact. You have to interact. That's why, you guys, DDM and perf classes are so amazing, because nowhere can you get new lessons and have live classes where you can actually speak with the teacher. You can't. I have many students who come to America for 6 weeks or 2 weeks for a language course, but the class has 20 students and you never get a chance to speak. It's almost like a waste of time. And DDM and perf is not like that. And it's so much cheaper. And you know what? If our classes get too big, do you know what I do? I hire more teachers. So the classes will never be too big. You will always get a chance to speak. Guaranteed. Interpals is a good site to meet people. Good night, Alexander. Sleep tight. It's getting late, I know. It's very late, I think. Take care, Felipe. Looks like that's about it. I want to say thank you very much to everybody for joining me today. I hope that I answered some of your questions. I will be live again next week. Very soon, we will have our internet radio show, and that's going to be really exciting. We'll have music, news. I hope to have guests. It's going to be so much fun, and that's going to happen. I want it to happen today, but the website is not ready. So when the website is ready, we will start. If you're signed up for the newsletter, we'll send you a newsletter. When it starts, I'll send you a newsletter. So once again, get the newsletter, everybody. www.letsmasterenglish.com/free. Why are AJ Hoag's classes more popular than yours? AJ Hoag has money to spend on advertising. I don't have any money. You know what, though? It's true. I spend my money on teachers. Yeah, I spend a lot of money on our teachers. And me, of course. But, yeah, that's why. So, we'll grow. Thank you very much, guys. Have a fantastic day. Have a great week. Have a lovely upcoming weekend. And I'll talk to you next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Who should I say goodbye to first? YouTube or Facebook? Last week, I think it was YouTube. So this week, Facebook. Goodbye. And now for YouTube. Actually, YouTube, I'll introduce you to Cass. Uh-huh. Come here, Cass. Nom nom. You want some? Yeah, want some food? Yeah, you want some noms? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got you. I just kidnapped a cat. So I got Minty right there, and this is Cass. And Cass is not happy. Oh, quit whining. Quit whining. You're hungry. Yeah, you're hungry, aren't you? Say hi to the world. Hi, world. Hi, world. This is Cass. She's a little heavy. And this is her sister. Oh, Minty, come here. Don't touch me. Leave my bag alone. You're gonna break my camera. Say hi to the world. Say hi. Oh, you're hungry too? Everybody's hungry? Making it seem like I'm starving my cats. You guys are totally fine. You want some nom? You want some food? All right. I'll feed you. All right. Whew, I got cat hair everywhere. That's it. You guys have a fantastic day. And I'll see you next time. See you next week, guys. Bye-bye. She's shy. Yeah, she's shy.